Hey guys, it is Wednesday. Getting ready to head over to Abilene, Kansas with this little Conestoga load. Wanted to show you a few things that are kind of new about Pop's Mother Road Flatbed Report. First thing, look at there, we got a new truck. Number 821 now instead of old 755. Now we can see the whole thing. So I went with a Volvo and been getting about 7.5 miles per gallon. Pretty good. So I wanted to show you a few things on this Conestoga loading over here, okay? Now a Conestoga flatbed is like most other flatbeds up to a point, but there's an item that you need to be aware of. Down here in between your rail, there is a flap that's down there, and I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna run my fingers up under it there so you can see my fingers. You see them underneath there? Yeah? Okay, well that is the trash rail, the trash flap, so trash doesn't come up in there. So in the winter time, when you're running these things, it doesn't get trash up in here, and so all this beautiful equipment doesn't wind up getting road salt on it. And there's a special way in which you put your straps down in there, and I'm going to show you that next. All right, well here's the strap that's going to go in here, and we've got to get that strap down in there. A lot of guys will just use a bar for their winch that they tighten up with, but I'm going to show you a trick here. All right, so what the trick is I wanted to show you this little piece of equipment that you can get at a Dollar General store. This is a paper towel holder for putting on your cabinet top, or not cabinet, but your countertop, and put your little paper towel on there. But it really does good. We want it to, and what we want to do is we want to be able to stick that down. You know that flap I showed you? We want to stick that down in the flap. Now if you try to do it by hand, you can do it. You got to work at it, you got to work at it, you got to work at it. But if you have this little dude right here, all you do is put that there and go, and it's done. Hook it up underneath and do that on both sides, and I'll show you how to do that over on the other side here in just a second. Okay, so here we are, we're on the other side of the equipment, and of course the strap's going to go over the top of the crate here, but underneath here you see that we have the winches that we go through. This one, the winch would be over the tire, so I'm going to put a hand winch in there, and so I'm going to pop this through right here and show you how this works. Okay, so here's your strap, and I need to get it down into this hole right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some slack in it like this, bend it into like that, stick it down in the hole you're wanting to punch it through, grab your little paper towel holder, push it through, and then drag the slack through, and it works real easy that way. So there you see we are through the hole, and now I just put it in the winch and I will tighten it down. We'll show you that here again. So here we are. I'm going to show you two ways in which you can get it around this winch. That is when you're going to bundle it all into one, and you see I've got the entire amount. This is a short strap, got the whole strap on that one. Okay, and here's your hand winch. It goes underneath there, it hooks to the rail, the frame rail right there, and comes up through there up to the crate, and then you can just leave that on the deck because this is going to all be covered. What you want to watch is, notice this right here, this is on this top rail, right? This is still a safe area. Let me show you. Let's walk right down here, see where the curtain pulls, and you'll see that when you pull the curtain back right here, it does not run on top of that rail. See, that rail is clear. So as long as that is not getting over here on this side, you're okay on this Conestoga. All right, let's take a look at this thing and get the whole thing tight down, and we'll take a look at it when we get back. I should have all of them thrown and ready to go, and I'm going to show you two different ways in which you can leave those straps to where they're out of the way of the curtain as you pull it over. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shoot this strap down in this hole, and then I'm going to show you the other side when we're putting it in here, the different way that we're going to do this. So what you have to do is you put this strap up on the deck here. Sometimes it gets in the way so you can't see, so excuse me for that. But the reason why is because you want this thing where you've got the excess laying on the deck. And so you take your strap and you push it through, and then on the other side we're going to show you what we're going to do there. All right, now what we're going to do on this underside here is we're going to pull this through, probably about 2 feet of it right here, and then we're going to crimp it. I can't do it with one hand, but I'm going to crimp it real tight and then bring it under, and we're going to put it in right there, and then we'll wrap it all the way around one, and that makes it DOT legal whenever you're able to wrap it around that spool more than once where it's holding itself on there. That's what we're going to do here. All right, so you can see down there inside the spool, I've already got it wrapped around once, and this is the second time, it's actually the third time around where you're doing a double on there, and that makes it legal in the DOT. As long as you got it buried in the crease and you got 2 wraps around it, that makes the DOT legal for securement. Okay, so we got this whole thing tied down here. Let's take a look at it. All right, there's the back where you've been, and you'll see that inside the curtain we've got all those down there, and we pulled the curtain back so that you can see the front where we got it all tied down, everything underneath here. All right, so now we're going to pull the curtain and lock it. So that locks it pneumatically. Little inserts that go inside this bulkhead right here. And so you yank on this, it is done. Now we'll take this curtain back to the back and we'll fasten it down. There's my little block so it doesn't roll any further. Little stick. All right, the way this works is there's these little hooks. They go in that hole right up there. And once that gets in that hole up there, then we'll tighten it down here, and it pulls the whole curtain backwards and makes it tight. We'll do that real quick, show you. Okay, so it's hooked up there. Comes around here, and you've got your winch strap here, and you can watch that curtain pull tight as I tighten this down. Now I'm going to go do the other side. All right, there's the other side. You can see that holds the curtain nice and tight. Now that has a roller back. I'll drop that roller down and Velcro these along the sides and be right back. Okay, there's the reel. Got a couple of extra bungees. That's the rear. A couple extra bungees there. And it's all tight. Look at there. Right down the side, across the back, across this side. So there's your Conestoga work for the day, guys. Hope you were able to gain something from that. So you guys keep safe out there. Y'all be real cool. And we will talk with you guys down the road. We're going to be taking a trip to New Jersey later on the week with a trainee. So hopefully you get to meet him. We'll see you then. Keep it safe. God bless.